Welcome to the world of ability. We are here every Saturday afternoon, and we are so happy to have some wonderful guests joining us as always. The first I want to bring in right away is Marianne of Waikiki. She's going to be introducing a song that we're going to be sharing with everyone. So I'm excited to hear this. Marianne, if you want to tell us a little bit more, I'm so happy you're here joining us today.
Yes, well, hola, I'm Marianne of Waikiki. I'm the author of the Acts of Kindness series featuring 200 Folkman as puppets. Our books are written for animation movies with sign language characters, which is 200 Folkman as animal characters who are being of service for ocean cleanup, anti-bullying, and I'm working on the climate change book with my writer Suzanne Sims. We're both in Mexico enjoying the warm weather here and a little spa day, but we've been working with Leon all week. Leon McLaughlin with Clean Water Foundation, who's bringing filters worldwide to schools and clinics. And we're excited to open our arms to receive some funding to create this sequel series for climate change. So I'd like to introduce to you the soundtrack song. This is just one of them. Lucy Lynch is an amazing angelic vocal singer. She does crystal bowls, yoga, alchemist, and this is her latest work, and we're excited to put that into this next book for an animation movie. It's called Yes, I Can. And well, we're going to be featuring a raccoon in a garbage can named Kenny Cancun, who sings Yes, I Can. So here's your new motivational song in the mornings for everybody, and it's just amazing. So Lucy Lynch, here you go. Yes, I can. And you can sing along.
Out on the road, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, wanna go with the flow, feel so alone. There's no one here to guide me through. I close my eyes with an open mind. I can see a
That
Oh,
was
wasn't that amazing video? Her angelic voice, and that's Nick Gibson's acoustic guitar and other songs that they have. Nick's guitar sounds like whales and dolphins, so it happens to be whale watching season. And we're seeing a lot of activity with the whales, you know, traveling to Hawaii, to Mexico from the warm weather where we're at. And out there breaching, doing their own dance, flopping around with the spinner dolphins, the sea turtles. The seals are out there with their fins in the air, just basking in the sun. So, you know, we want to keep, you know, ocean cleanup. And my first book is called Underwater Acts of Kindness, featuring Noah, the hard of hearing whale, who is recruited by a sea turtle called the General of the New Earth Army to tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch between Hawaii and California. And we have Shaka, the sign language shark, Flip and Flop, our service alpha dolphins, King Octo the Eighth, who teaches the sign peace, love, happiness, and thanks, and Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab. And through the pandemic, we received funding, and I was able to create Apple App Games as online courses to the Acts of Kindness series there. So thank you, Sue, for posting that. Those are the books there. You can get them on Amazon, and Underwater Acts of Kindness is on Audible, Kindle, and the Folk Manus Company has the puppets. They'll be having whale puppets in stock next month. They're out of Emeryville, California. And the Acts of Kindness series features a leading lady here, Chelsea the Courageous Sign Language Chicken, who is doing the finger spelling alphabet, the ABCs and ASL finger spelling alphabet. So we have online courses and games. And Leanne McLaughlin, we are creating a cereal box with the characters on it and finger spelling alphabet. And yeah, that's the music by Lucy and the Perfect Wave. That's Lucy singing, and on the right, or the beard, is Nick Gertson. That was his acoustic guitar that you heard. Michael Tenenbaum and Blake, and Blake on the bass. So amazing soundtrack, not just for one book, for all of them. It's going to be so impactful for ocean cleanup messages and anti-bullying message and climate change. So the good news, Sue, is you're a teacher. And all teachers in the United States of America can receive copies of the books from an organization called DonorsChoose.org. I had a special education teacher in Hawaii request 50 books, and she was funded in 2 weeks. And we went out and visited the classroom after they read the book, and we talked about ocean cleanup, what we can all do to look on the ground. Everybody find 10 pieces of plastic at your bus stop or outside McDonald's or anywhere in the park. Pick it up and put it in the garbage because we are having serious health issues with plastics, especially being in our water bottles now. There's scientists and studies saying that there's so many microplastics inside of water bottles now that it's better to use tap water. So it's a learning process, and our sea creatures have to swim with us. And I'm sure you wouldn't want to be swimming in a bunch of plastics now, would you? Or sewage or anything like that. So let's all do our part, make our noise. We got good people like Leanne McLaughlin, who is fundraising continuously to bring filters to 40 different countries, schools, churches, and clinics. And we're going to be bundling the books with him too. He's going to be partnering with some private equity people to open up some juice bars. And we'll be marketing the Acts of Kindness series books here. So we also have coloring books. So again, teachers go on DonorsChoose.org and request the series of the books, and your classroom will love it. So again, it's whale watching season. So this is how teachers take action. Go on DonorsChoose and select the books off of Amazon. You can learn the finger spelling alphabet below. And then you can go test your skills on the Apple App Games. And we were going to be working on a little calendar with Etsy for teachers to follow along to make this a educational series, a program. So there's the finger spelling alphabet. That's Eve, the finger spelling bumblebee. They're glove puppets that Folk Manus makes. And you can put your hands and you can sign with them. And that is actually the sign for more. So we need more ocean cleanup, and things are happening worldwide with the Boynton Slat and the ocean cleanup organization. And Suzanne Sims and I rededicated the book to him for his amazing projects. And we also included Leon McLaughlin in the first book too. So donation and proceeds would be going to these organizations of book sales. So there's the word rabbit there, and the app game's there. You can spell it in finger spelling. So you learn the alphabet and go play the game. And it's great fun. It's for all ages of the heart. And again, we have the coloring books to go with the characters. Those are on Amazon. That's Chelsea the Courageous Sign Language Chicken, Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab, and Eve, the finger spelling bumblebee. And what we have done now with Trevor Gibbs, we've created a YouTube channel, and we're going to be doing YouTube Kids. So again, we're going to get support and marketing with Leon McLaughlin down the road. And as you can see, there's the packages there, the books, the app games. You know, what else could you ask for, right? Free books for your school. I mean, it's just so easy, and everybody wins. And there's Waterflow the Whale, and we're working on that. So again, the whale puppets will be in stock in February. So teachers, take action. Go to Donors Choose, request the books, request the Folk Manus puppets, get them for your classroom for ocean cleanup, anti-bullying, and climate change is what we're working on. So that was opportunities with the musicians in Hawaii at Ward Rafters. And Mr. Ward would host events there, and his daughter happened to have cerebral palsy and was looking for some help. And I introduced him to Matt Harline. And Matt Harline, through Happy Neighborhood Projects, created amazing drawings about his daughter. And so again, we're doing the Happy Neighborhood Projects there. So the goose there is Outrageous Joy. So we're having a lot of joy today because we're having a spa day here, taking care of ourselves. And that's Mr. Scott. I signed for him for over a decade in Honolulu, Hawaii. He lost his hearing at age 7, but he can hear and speak well. And he relocated to San Diego a couple of years ago and got his veterinary assistant's license. So amazing work that we're doing here, and he's the inspiration and gives me insight in regards to the character development and animals and in the book and what's going on in their environment. And if you put about page on there, Sue, you can see us as a team. Made some additions here. That's us. That's Suzanne Sims, my writer. That's Lucy Lynch, the singer, as we had that video. That's me, Mariana Waikiki, and that's Mr. Scott there signing "I love you" in sign language. So what a great journey we had in Hawaii, and you know, leaving a legacy and making this all happen. So if you scroll down a little bit more there, Sue, those are some of our principles: inclusivity, empathy, education. There's us as a team, what we've done. Dr. Liddy is our intellectual property attorney. We are being federally trademarked by the Acts of Kindness series. We have a press release. I did receive a Woman of the Year award from the National Association of Professional Women for my creative works and being of service. And here I am. Here we are. Say yes, I can. So guess what? That song that you just played, Sue, is very inspirational. So whoever thought that I would be doing some of these sailing book signing tours, that was me in 2017 on the right, sailing Southwest Florida to Virginia. I book signed at Key West Aquarium and Marathon Aquarium. And the middle picture is me in Honolulu, Diamond Head there. And on the left there is me sailing this past, 2023 December, sailing San Carlos, Mexico to Mazatlan with Captain Jeff from Alaska. So I hope to go back down there in the next month or so and do the great works there. And we got Auntie Renee here from the Aquas Hotel, where I met Leon. and she's featured in 2 of the books, Rabbit Acts of Kindness, No Bully, and Righteous Acts of Kindness featuring Pono the Hawaiian Polo Pony. So there we are partnering. Leanne and I met several years ago, and we're making it happen, and it's going to be stronger in 2024. So some vision and mission dreams are really going to come true. And it's not just for me, it's for 500 million people. We have 500 million people worldwide with a hearing loss. Military moms and dads coming home from being of service who can't hear their own children or grandchildren. So again, these books will be into animation movies, activity books, books for the classroom. And well, there's Mr. Kurt there. And he's an inspiration too, who we met through Happy Neighborhood Projects. He's behind us. So we thank you, Transform You Media, and Kurt and Sue Roskoff and Emily for hosting these weekly podcasts, and had some amazing guests that have come on and shared their stories and networked, especially with Leanne McLaughlin. And there you are, Sue and Emily, World of Ability. We got the heart there to go around the world. So it just gets better and better. And that's our QR code that was designed by Trevor Gibbs. Trevor Gibbs is out of Orlando. I know he's in Brazil. He works with ADA, making sure websites are ADA compliant. And if you're not compliant, you could receive up to a $75,000 fine. So, and there he is. There's Trevor Gibbs. So he's helping me create the YouTube channels, the YouTube Kids. So again, hopefully we'll be seeing this on a series. Leanne's kind of put it in my head that the sales and marketing may be bringing this on to Hulu, which would be amazing. So I'm really looking forward to this next year with our products and services. So you can contact us. And thank you for letting me be on the show here, Sue. Leanne joined us. He's busy this afternoon, but I know you have some other guests. And welcome, Debbie. Or Sue, back to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Marianne. It's always wonderful to see all the things that you are in the midst of. And I know we had Leon on earlier today. He is always amazing to hear all the things that he's doing too, the difference he's making with the Clean Water Foundation, all the pieces that he's pulling together. It's phenomenal. He has impacted so many lives and still has a long ways to go. There's a need for clean water. And with that, we really need to do our part to be able to make a difference here as well. So I'm excited for all the things he's in the midst of. And I'm just thinking here, as far as water, you said you're in a nice warm place right now, and looking forward to all the fun that you can have around the pool in Mexico. You are nice and warm. As I'm looking out the window here in Wisconsin at all the snow, it's quite the thing that we can actually be the world of ability. We are across the world here with what we are able to talk about and represent, and it's really exciting because there are so many different pieces happening. There's things that I would not understand or know much of anything about, like you talk about the great garbage patch in the ocean. It doesn't cross my mind because, why would it? I'm not in the middle of the ocean here, but that's a real problem. People need to understand what's going on, get educated on that. And you make it the way that you bring it about here, it's presented in a way for everyone to be able to be really receptive to hearing this information and realizing that there's a lot going on. There's a lot out there. And with your Acts of Kindness series, it's for everybody. So I'm excited for all the things that you're doing, and I really appreciate you being here always. And Emily, I see, is popping on in here. I'm going to pass it on over to you to see what's all happening in the world of Emily.
Well, keeping busy as usual with all of the different podcasts that we're doing, you're helping out with. This one, and then the radio show, Palladium K Now, World of Women, World of Nutrition that we just had last night, and a few others. But if anybody's interested in coming on one of the shows, just let me know. Can get that taken care of. And then we have other projects going on in Spirit of the Game, and our newest thing that Sue had brought up before, with No Card, and which is a new development. We just met the founders a couple weeks ago. I've been meeting with them quite a few times here. So I'd like to get everybody on Note Card, or at least everybody who's interested.
And you want to share a little bit more about what it is? I'll bring up a screen share of that as well, so that we can actually see it. But yeah, we are finding it's going to be extremely useful with what we all do, and want to share out this new resource that that we've discovered. So if you want to go ahead and describe a little bit of what we're seeing here, that would be awesome.
So Note Card is a platform that's kind of a combination of a few different things. You can make posts on here, like you're seeing a few people have made posts. You can do messaging. I can text through it. And then you can like have your links on there. And there's different videos you can watch, like how-to videos. There's a affiliate program that's connected with it. And then you can have, the biggest thing is you can make referrals, send referrals to everybody. And you don't have to leave the platform for anything. Like if you can copy links and just send them, like you don't have to go out. Really have to go out to other platform to do that. So yeah, it's very seems like a very good platform to be.
And there's
Okay.
also an app on your phone that you can follow, and it has all these things and actually more. It's super easy to connect people and share out what you're doing. So like let me see here.
Yeah, because there's the app, and then it's online.
Mhm.
And then if you had one thing and have put pictures and so on. So
And we've been posting things like Ability MKE now. We had our guest Mark Simmons with us last week, and we have the note right in here, and you can pop on over and actually catch the video real simply like this.
Events.
So there's a lot of benefit that we're finding from what Note Card has to offer, and that's just kind of scratching the surface. A quick intro of what it is, and I think it's going to be a really, really powerful tool with connecting people. And there's what you're seeing on my version, it's just a free version, so anybody can get it totally free and utilize it and be able to connect people and see what others are doing, because you can follow people. Similar to how like on Facebook, you know, what you see in your feed on Facebook is somebody that you're a friend with. On this, you're able to follow people, and as you're following, you are able to see all the things that those folks are posting. So I think it's going to be a wonderful tool. I'm excited to see where it all goes. And actually, as we speak, Kurt is on another meeting with the CEO of that of Note Card. So they've been partnering up quite a bit here, and really, really, really nice guy. He's a wonderful person, and really has a lot going in a lot of good directions here. So I see we have Earl joining us here, and Emily, are you Earl is a new person for me. Do you know him, Emily? Do you want to bring him on in and have him joining our conversation?
yeah, Earl, we met through the Happy Neighborhood Project. He
Excellent.
is one of the co-hosts for H&P Rocks the Night. He has a like internet radio a thing going. So once Earl looks like once he gets his, oh, there we go. Hi Earl, welcome to the show.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. And yeah, I'm doing double duty right now because I'm on with you guys. I'm also doing my internet radio show.
Oh, nice. Gotta love it. You got a foot in each door here. That's perfect. I'm so glad you're
Yep.
here.
So Earl, if you wanted to say, well, I guess you may sort of introduce yourself, but if you want to say any more about who you are, what you do, or I don't
Yeah,
know if you've met Marianne
my
or
name-
anything, but
Yep, my name is Earl Williams. I'm the owner of Night Wolf Event DJ Service here in Waterloo, Iowa, as well as Williams Telecom Consultation, where I'm working with small business owners and helping them to create their own podcast and or short videos. That way I can help them to grow the business and bring in new clients. So that's about, plus I also do internet radio. I'm also a podcaster as well. So that's what I've got going on.
I think
Excellent.
you're looking to have a podcasters conference or something along those lines at one point too. I don't know if that's still
Yep,
or not,
that's
but
also something I'm working on as well. Uh, I've been working on that along with a bridal show for the local area too.
Oh, wow. Excellent. So events of all sorts. I love it. So, and how did you get started in the podcasting and all the pieces you're doing? What got you going?
Oh, well, let's see. This whole roller coaster started back in 2001. And I, believe it or not, before I started doing all this, I was actually an outside contractor in the telecom industry. And my contract was due to go bye-bye. So my local hangout was looking for a replacement Wednesday night DJ. And I thought, why not? Give it a shot. And pretty soon people really started liking how I was doing things. And I started getting requests eventually for weddings, private parties, you name it. So wound up get hooked up with another local service so I could learn all the ins and outs from him. Worked with him for quite some time, bought my own system, and pretty much took off with it. And then it was 2012 when I got into podcasting. And before that, in 2007, I started doing internet radio.
Wow.
So
Awesome.
I wanted to have
You've been
something
doing this
fun
for
to
a
do
while.
alongside my DJ work. So it all just pretty much coincided.
Awesome. Oh, I love that. And you know you're doing it right when people are asking you to come and are pursuing what you're doing. That's perfect. You know you found your niche. You're doing good things.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's something I've been doing ever since, and I'm going on my 23rd year.
Excellent. Well, and so how did you get involved in HNP Rocks the Night?
I got invited, and Kathy was the one who brought me in because I'm also a Alignable ambassador, and
Oh,
I spend
nice.
a lot of time over on Alignable. Plus, I'm also a group leader. I do my own networking Smart Connect sessions over there on Alignable. She brought me in because she felt it would be a good fit for me, and she was right.
Excellent.
Not only am I the co-host, but I'm also the resident DJ.
Oh, excellent. So now personally, I have almost no experience with Alignables. Those that are not real familiar with it, can you give us a little bit more insight on what that is and how that works?
Yep, sure can. Yeah, because with Alignable, that is a business networking platform. And it's all about developing the business relationships and connections with other business owners. And I have developed, oh shoot, I haven't looked recently, but I know that I've got over 2,000 connections on there.
Excellent.
Along with being an ambassador for my local area here in Iowa. Plus, I'm not only for the local area, but for the state of Iowa too.
Wow. You're doing, again, sounds like you're doing things right.
Yeah. So it's something I've really enjoyed doing. I've been, let's see, well, this will be now my second year on Alignable. So I'm really pleased with it.
So, and I know with HMP, there's a lot happening on LinkedIn and that gets emphasized quite a bit. Do you do a lot on there as well?
Yeah, in fact, you'll see a lot of my posts on LinkedIn. And yeah, I try to be as active as I possibly can on HNP, especially with the Wednesday sessions with Midwest at 10 a.m., Rocks and Night at 7 p.m. Central, also International on Fridays, and the weekend session.
Nice. So, and the reason I've never been to Roxanite is that is at the exact same time as our radio show. So we do Ability MKE now at 7:30 Central on Wednesday nights. So I think you usually get Kurt though with you, and then when he's done, he flips over and joins me with the radio side. So you know my better half.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
he's often on here too, but today he actually is in another meeting. There's this new system out there called NoCard, KNOCARD, NoCard, and he's actually on a meeting right now with the guy who's the CEO of that organization. And if you haven't heard of it yet, you'll be hearing more a lot soon, I think.
Okay.
It's another business networking type of a platform. It really is. It has all of the right features in there. So I'm excited with where that's all going. So more to come
Excellent.
on that.
Yeah, I would say anytime you've got something good going on for a radio program that people are really enjoying listening to, you know you're doing something right.
Excellent. So now, you said you're on the radio as well, correct?
Yep. In fact, I'm doing a set as we speak, and that's on Crucial Sounds Radio, and they can find it by going to crucialsoundsradio.uk. Because both of the stations I do sets on, yeah, they're both in the UK, but it's made up of really good people.
Awesome. Excellent. So how many hours a week are you doing that?
Oh, Lord.
A bunch.
Yeah, it seems like I'm doing a bunch right now. I do a Saturday and Sunday set at 2 o'clock Central, a Monday AM set at 10 a.m., Tuesday AM at 8 a.m., and that's on Frantic Vibes Radio. So yeah, I'm doing quite a bit. Plus, I also wound up filling in occasionally for other DJs.
Very nice. So, and when you're on, how long are you on? Like, what is it? An hour? Is that a few hours? What kind of shifts do they have?
It's a 2-hour set. It's a 2 hour set at a time. Yep.
Excellent. So, and I'm just curious because with all the things that we've done, so is it all music then, and you get to choose what's going on, or how does it roll with the different stations?
Well, basically, they give me free reign.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
You
they
can
give me
literally play what you
full free
want.
reign.
Do you do much talking on those, or is it
Oh
mostly?
yeah, I do. In fact, I've spent time creating. I've created 2 voice promos for the station, and yeah. Plus, I do some commentary. So you'll definitely be hearing me doing that too.
Nice. Excellent. Oh, love it. So we'll definitely have to be tuning in and catching. Well, we're kind of tuning in now, kind of on the back end, seeing what you're doing. If you need to step aside and do something for that, we're all good. But yeah, yeah, absolutely awesome. It's fun to hear others who are doing things with live radio because there's another level of nerve-wrackingness that goes on when you're doing live radio. It takes a little getting used to.
Oh yeah, it's not only do I do it at home here, but I've actually done a live set at a event I was doing last year for Halloween.
And how did that go?
That went very well. It was actually at a metaphysical fair, and
Interesting.
yeah. And not only was I providing the music all day for it, but I was also broadcasting on the radio at the same time.
Is that something you hope to do again soon, or was that a kind of
Oh
a
yeah,
lot? Yeah.
there's going to be several events that I'll be able to do live sets on. In fact, this year I got talked into doing a 4-day Civil War reenactment.
Oh my goodness, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I got talked into doing that one, and it's being done by a friend of mine. So yeah, I'm still kind of scratching my head over this one, but it's going to be fun.
Have you been to one of those before?
No, this would be the first one.
Years ago, we actually were at just part of one. We weren't there for the entire event, but had a glimpse, and oh my goodness, it's amazing. The amount between, oh my, I can't even imagine how much effort goes into creating everything by every individual that's involved. It's
Yep.
impressive.
Well, I've actually done Ren style events because I'm also part of the SCA.
Ooh, what is the SCA?
That is the Society for Creative Anachronism. We do medieval reenactment and campouts.
Okay, that sounds fun.
That is
I'm
fun.
learning new stuff that I didn't know before today.
That is fun. And in fact, oh God, the last one I was at, basically there's, they do heavy hand-to-hand combat. They do jousting. We had a mead making contest, and seeing as how they didn't have anyone else to make announcements, they were relying on me with my skills and my voice to be yelling out announcements to everybody.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so what was your role other than that? What kinds of things did you do at the event?
Oh, let's see. No, basically, I pulled a shift for security. Also did first aid because, unfortunately, we had a bad storm come rolling through. After the storm died down, I made the rounds, make sure everybody was okay, and the only casualty was a brand new Toyota truck that got hit by lightning. That was the only casualty.
Oh my goodness.
Right in the truck.
Oh, it couldn't take out the old piece of junk. It had to go for the brand new truck.
Well, the guy had just bought it. It was brand new.
Poor
So
guy.
I guarantee you his insurance company was having a heyday over that one.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure that the dude wasn't too happy either with just buying it and then it gets hit by lightning.
Oh. And was this event in Iowa? Was it local to you?
No, that was over in that was over in Illinois.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They have a Renaissance fair that takes place in southern Wisconsin, in Bristol, Wisconsin. So it's been years. I think the last time we were there, it's got to be about a dozen years because I think our daughter was a toddler at the time. So it's been a long time, but so much fun.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, with the campouts. Yeah, the groups that you get into, man, they look forward to these weekends to just doing what they love doing and not really giving a damn about anything else.
You're all in when you're there.
But the real cool part about it is that with the SCA, you learn how to make up your own clothing
Oh, wow.
because everybody makes their own clothing by hand. And I've actually put together like 4 or 5 tunics, all by sewing by hand.
Wow. Okay,
So
a
I
whole other
learned,
level of impressive.
yeah. So I learned how to do it, and yeah. So that's also a fun part of it too.
Excellent. So are you looking forward to any events like that in the near future here again?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure of that one. And let's see, what else have I got coming up? Oh yeah, yeah. While I was at that metaphysical fair, I did get asked to do a Ren fair this year. So
Okay.
I will be DJing at a Ren fair.
Wow, I love it.
I don't know if that's going to be here in northeastern Iowa or if that's going to be the one down in Des Moines. That one I have not yet figured out yet.
So more to come.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So much fun.
Yeah, so that we have Barbara joining us too.
Excellent, Barbara. Thanks for coming and joining us here. We've got Earl joining us today and hearing all sorts of fun things that's going on in his world too. But Barbara, come on in and what's on your mind today? It's always fun to hear from you.
No, it was definitely a pleasure being here, and I will definitely be sticking around for a little bit, and we'll see what happens here.
Okay, all good. Yeah, feel free to hang on in here with us.
Cool.
Excellent. Thank you. It's been a pleasure getting to know Earl a bit here too. This is so much fun. Barbara, are you there?
Must be.
Oh, stepped away for the moment. I actually always loved her background there. This is absolutely gorgeous. Barbara, are you there?
I'm having trouble coming on. For
Oh,
some
okay.
reason. Yeah. I can hear you now. I couldn't get on before.
All good. Your timing's perfect. How are you doing today?
Oh, good. I'm doing okay. I was in the ocean this morning, and then I was chatting with people right now. I'm like, yeah, I was kind of falling asleep.
Oh no,
Okay.
you're very relaxed. You're in the ocean.
Yes. Yeah, so good. I heard your voice. So
Excellent. So what is happening in the world of Barbara now? It's always fun to hear from you.
well, Toastmasters is a wonderful organization for people to help other people communicate what they have inside, to know what they want to say, to be able to say it and make a difference in the world. And so I've been bringing different people to come meet Toastmasters. And in this Buddhist movement, we have people that are really sensitive to each other. Someone lost their cat today, and
Oh,
four people were teary-eyed over it. So that impressed me, because I think I was told when people cry, they're sincere, and we all could feel what this woman was feeling at that time. That was interesting. That was great.
wow, that's always a hard time. I'm glad that person was able to come and share, because sometimes that really helps, the camaraderie and
yeah. In this case, I know it did. So that was great. That was wonderful. But yeah, I was just to get prepared for this show. I have this huge New Year World Tribune I was going to go through, and the next thing, I'm falling asleep and waking up, and I'm trying to connect with you guys, and I'm glad I did, but I wish I had more to share right now.
All good. Like I said, it's always a pleasure to have you with us, and I'm glad that Toastmasters is something that I actually don't hear about very often, so it's great that you're able to bring that forward again here. If people want to know more about that, are you familiar with a website or anything? I'm
Yeah,
kind of
just
guessing that they're
Toastmasters.org international.
excellent. How big is the group that you work with?
Well, it's now around the world. Now Toastmasters is pretty much any place, anywhere you go in the world. And I know just in my area, there's 55 different meetings. It kind of
Oh,
became
wow.
like all the 12-step programs. It started the same way with these few men who were gonna help each other with their communication skills. And now it's around the world with you could go for breakfast, lunch, dinner anytime. There's a Toastmaster club happening somewhere nearby you, and where we tell people, try speak, jump into the deep end. You're surrounded by lifeguards here, and people get over their fear of communicating. But this is interesting because one year there was a Toastmaster award ceremony for all the people that had won as the best speakers, and it was in Orlando at the same time that AmeriCorps, which is the Peace Corps in America, was having an award ceremony. And the people that from AmeriCorps who had gone into situations, some of them dangerous, and held their ground and were able to make a difference in that environment, they were the best speakers, so much better than the trained speakers, because they were coming from the heart and excitement about turning poison into medicine. And that was interesting to see that's really what makes for excellent communication.
Excellent. Yeah. Anybody, when you can tell when people are speaking from the heart and how much different an impact that is that can make. Yeah, it's fun to hear that.
Yeah, they usually have like more confidence or that kind of thing.
Hmm. Excellent. Well, actually, Emily, I was going to ask if you wanted to. I know you started a little bit earlier with sharing some of the other podcasts that take place here with World of Ability Network. Do you want to give everybody an idea of when those are, and a little bit more about what's all involved with those? Because I know, like yesterday was World of Nutrition, and that one I believe is once a month. And you want to just dive in just a little bit more on what those all are?
Okay, so we start out on Sundays with our friend Tim, who does Blue Collar Crypto at 4 and 6 p.m. Central for roughly 20 minutes, talking about well, crypto, and then kind of like business kind of tips for like blue collar workers, and so on. And then we move to Monday evening at 6:30 p.m. Central with the PDH Mission Monday that Sue mentioned before, which is our veteran podcast with Project Die Hard. About helping bring hope and support and help and so on to our veterans and combating the veteran suicide rate. And then moved to Tuesday. So Tuesday, we have Suzanne with the Ashby Bridge show at 11 a.m. Central, which I mentioned earlier, which is every week. The Mission Mondays every week. Tim's is every week. But also on the first Tuesday of the month, we have World of Women with Zeta. Tuesday evening at 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Talking anything related to women, children, pregnancy, babies, anything kind of connected with that. And her nonprofit organization of Zeta's Healthy Beginnings. And then we move to Wednesday, which is Wednesday evening, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, is the Ability MK Now radio show. Which overall disability advocacy, kind of about who you are, what you do, if you have any connection with, mostly, but if you have a connection with the disability community somehow, you can bring that in. And then Friday, second Friday of the month, we have moved to Hawaii with the World of Nutrition with Marilyn. Talking about like healthy lifestyle, like nutrition and like healthy lifestyle kinds of things. And then we get to today, from 1 to 3 Central. We have our World of Ability. World of Ability was starting out with a little bit of a disability channel update. Then we move into World of Ability, which is what you see now. Still sort of about disability advocacy and veterans, the disability, or the channel, but still kind of more about who you are, what you do. And if you have a connection to the disability community or not, and no worries if you don't, but I don't know if that takes care of it, Sue. That's a
great
good
rundown.
explanation for you or not, but
Yeah, it's a great rundown here of what's all going on a week-to-week basis here. And yeah, some of the shows are once a month. Most of them are every week. We also have a specialty show that we're doing right now as well, with Nan and Joe, who have written some children's books, and it's been really fun. They went through their first one, which was called Mission Control, and it's basically a kid's book, and the mission is emotional control. And they went to actually chapter by chapter in that book. I think it went for 6 weeks total, and really dove into the meaning and the background and all this. Joe is the illustrator, and Nana's the one that actually wrote the story itself. And it was a really great insight into what it all means. And now they are actually just did their first show for their next book, which is Tijuana Manana, the Anxious Iguana. I had to think about that one because that's a mouthful. But what a nice show that's turning into as well. The book is wonderful. And it's really, like I said, it's so much fun to get the insight from the author and the illustrator, because I've been really enjoying hearing from Joe, as the things that went into the illustrating of this children's book was really interesting. There are little pieces, how in some, like in the Disney movies, you always hear about there's those little, what do they call them? Like Easter eggs type things, where it's just a unique random thing in this movie that actually is a reference to a totally separate movie that you wouldn't even notice necessarily unless somebody mentioned that it's in there. And so he's got that kind of thing going on in these books that he's illustrated as well. And it's been really fun to hear how they got to where they are in that process and came up with the final version of everything. And they're just absolutely lovely people. So it's been so much fun with working with them. And so all sorts of things going on here with World of Ability. And like I said, with theirs, super practical. Like I said, Mission Control being all about the emotional control for kids, to give them some some insights into, because it's hard to control our emotions even as adults sometimes, isn't it? And trying to help kids out in understanding that you can control what's going on. It's all good and you're fine, but just giving them tools to work with. And I think it's brilliant. I love it. So, I know we are coming down to our last few minutes here. Just wanted to kind of go around the room here and see if anybody had any thoughts to share. I know Earl is kind of double dipping here. It's wonderful to have him here joining us. I was going to throw it back to him here if he has a moment, just to see what, if he had any more words to share. I was also going to ask possibly if he had advice for people who are getting into podcasting, what would be his biggest words of advice to people as well. But like I said, I know he's got a live show going on at the same time, so I'm not sure if he can join us back here or not. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, basically, for anyone who's wanting to get into it, it is very fun to do. You can learn a lot from not only yourself, but you can also learn from others who you might have on your show with you. And yeah, it's very worthwhile doing, actually. Bear with me just 1 second here, as I've got I've got a quick thing I got to do here. Also, I'm going to be doing a interview with a band out of Chicago on Monday, and
nice.
That is Trick Shooter Social Club. That's going to be at 5 o'clock Central.
5 p.m. And if somebody wants to tune into that, where would they go?
That's going to be on my podcast channel, which is the Midwest Plainsmen.
Midwest.
And that you can find that on YouTube and also Facebook. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I am jotting that down.
Just a second here. All right, you're listening to Crucial Sounds Radio and the Wolf Man coming to you live. I hope everyone's enjoying the music I've been tossing at you so far here. Let's see. Coming up next, I'm going to give you some Billy Joel, the Doobie Brothers, Bare Naked Ladies, Eric Clapton, just to name a few, coming to you next. Keep tuning in to Crucial Sounds Radio, your #1 source for music worldwide.
I love it. So that's our little teaser here, so we know a little bit more about what you sound like on the air with what you're all. I love it. That's so good. Timing was perfect.
Like I said, I'll be doing that interview. It's a brand new band I discovered out of Chicago. They've got some fantastic music. You can find them on YouTube and you can also find their website under Trick Shooters Social Club. And you'll be able to come tune in to the interview I'll be doing Monday evening at 5 o'clock Central. And like I said, that's on the Midwest Plainsmen. And you can find that on here on Facebook and also over on YouTube.
Awesome. We'll make sure to get that all out there as well so we can spread the word far and wide. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us, Earl. We are here at the same time every week, so you're always welcome to come back anytime it works for you.
Not a problem. And like I said, again, if anybody's interested in starting up their own podcast, I'm acting as a consultant and coach for podcasting. And that can be anyone from individuals to small business owners.
Excellent. Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much. And
you are very welcome.
Perfect. And I am so looking forward to hearing more. Marianne, I know you are here and want to bring you back and share some parting thoughts here for the day. Like I said, as I always love having you here, and I know we have a song to play before we're all done too. So we've got that coming up, but I just want to turn the mic back over to you again.
Well, thank you again. All classroom teachers can receive copies of the books, the Acts of Kindness series, from an organization called Donors Choose behind here. Look at how much millions of dollars they raised, and it's whale watching season. So you can get the book Underwater Acts of Kindness on Audible, and we have app games, and you can visit the website actsofkindnessseries.com. And thank you so much for having us here. I am in Mexico working with my co-writer for the book Cool Acts of Kindness for Climate Change with Leon McLaughlin and Waterflow the Whale here. And we have some videos of the soundtrack by Lucy and the Perfect Waves. So as you can see the heart there, she has a song called Love is the Only Way. So if you'd like to play that while we're
What's up?
ending.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So
Go ahead.
Love is the Only Way. If you want to take it away with the ending song of the show, Love is the Only Way by Lucy Lynch and the Perfect Wave.
Excellent. All right. And actually, I do see we have one more person joining us. I just want to double check. I see Brian has just joined in. Did you want to come on in and say hi? Or I was saying,
Yeah.
or if you want to be listening in too and not come on, it's totally up to you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, how y'all doing?
Doing great. Welcome.
Yeah. I'm let's see. Just getting off the phone with your husband.
Oh, excellent. I love it. He's passing on over our way. Yeah, we're just at the tail end here of our show and are going to be heading over to, we have a song that Marianne has brought to us that we're going to play at the end. But do you want to take just a moment to introduce yourself to everybody?
Yeah, my name is Brian Root, and you know, I just joined up with No Card, and I don't really know how to share my my card on here. Let's see. Did Kurt share it? Let's see.
I'm not sure if he has at this point. So, well, what is your username that you put on yours?
Root1, ROUTE1.
Nice. So it'd be on No Card. So KNOCARD.app, APP, and then / Root1, ROUTE, and then the number 1.
Yeah, that's correct.
Excellent. I will definitely look you up and I'll be following you as well. So I'm so glad you're joining us here. And I'm excited that you're hopping on board there with No Card because it's been a lot of fun getting familiar with that whole platform. And I'm excited with where that's all going. Oh, and there actually Kurt just popped it on in to the chat. So that's available there as well. Excellent.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I am going to just take one quick second here and I will share my screen so you can see what's on here. So here is Brian. Awesome. So yeah, you've
I hadn't put the rest of the
flying already.
clothes.
I love it.
I hadn't put the rest of the clothing on there. I'm gonna go to that day and put the rest. Like, got a lot of women's suits and dresses and men suits and ties and all that. I just started working on that part of it.
Awesome. Oh, I'm excited to see where
Yeah.
this is all going with all of your stuff here. This looks really interesting. You and I need to talk. Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us here. And I am going to go ahead and flip over here to the song that Marianne had given to us for closing up the World of Ability for today. But before we do that, I do want to say a thank you to everybody for joining us. We've got Marianne, Earl, Barbara, Brian, Emily, and Debbie's been in the background listening in. And Debbie, love that you're here too. And so glad to have you here. So with that, let me just pull up the song that we're going to be playing. It's one from Lucy Lynch, and it is, here we go. All right, I am going to share my screen and my sound so you guys can all hear. So hang on tight while I get that started. Here it goes.
Is the only way. Take a breath, let it be alright. Take a breath,
Hear that, Kurt?
let it be enough right now. Let this moment be what it is. Let this moment be your doorway to bliss. Seeking love 'cause it's seeking you, seeking light, 'cause light is you, finding ways to let your heart beat, finding ways to let your heart beat. And love is the only way, love is the only way, love is the only way. Love is the only way, love is the only way, love is the only way. And then make a move now, let your spirit groove now, let your heart be open, let it be alright, and let your love shine bright, let your spirit fly, let the moonlight find its way into your heart, and know that love is the only way, love is the only way, love is the only way. And love is the only way, love is the only way, love is the only way. And let your spirit soar, let your soul seek more, let your heart be open wide, and realize that this moment has always been enough. Love is the only way, love is the only way, love is the only way. Love is the only way, love is the only way, love is the only way. Love is the only way, love is the only way, love is the only way.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Marianne, for sharing that with us. That was Lucy Lynch, and Love is the Only Way. What a great way to end our day here with World of Ability, because really, that says it all, doesn't it? Love is the only way. So again, my name is Sue Roskoff, and special thanks to all of our guests here joining us today. This has been a real treat learning and exchanging with everyone. So thank you so much. We are here every week on Saturday afternoon, early afternoon here in the Milwaukee area. And again, Marianne, Earl, Brian, Barbara, Debbie, and I see Kurt popping in the background there. Emily, thank you guys so much. This has been lovely. And until next time,